A new Premier facing a barrage of no-confidence motions from an opposition desperate to bring down a minority government. That's been politics in Tasmania during the past year. The opposition leader has talked down the government at every opportunity. But Will Hodgman has signalled a change in strategy to capture voters not yet convinced he's a viable alternative Premier. Here's state political reporter Zoe Edwards.
Recent tensions within Labor ranks are the latest in a long list of government faux pas to have helped the state opposition.
I think Tasmanians are now recognising and understanding exactly why I promised we wouldn't do deals to form government. It leads to instability, it leads to politics getting in the way of good policy.
Will Hodgman's personal popularity has soared as the minority government grapples with getting the budget back into shape. But his impact on public policy is less clear.
I recognise Tasmanians will want to see more from us, see more about how a majority Liberal government will look, and we'll be shifting our focus in some respects to doing exactly that.
The budget cuts have shaken up the political landscape. The union movement is backing the Liberals and business the Labor Green government.
There does need to be some cutting. There's no doubt that the size of the public sector can be reduced without compromising important frontline services, but it's a question of where you make those cuts and how you do it, and that's where we've disagreed with the government's approach.
He isn't letting up the push for an early election.
If an election were to be held tomorrow, according to the public opinion polls, we would win that.
Yet, as his popularity has increased, so too has the number of undecided voters.
History shows, if you look at polls, there's always a significant number of undecided voters in Tasmania, and I recognise openly that it takes a lot to get people to give you their trust.
And if the numbers don't change?
The Liberal Party is the one stable political force in Tasmania.
The next opinion poll is due in February, an election still 2 years away. Zoe Edwards, ABC News.